the Seattle Storm take on rookie Cameron Brink and the LA Sparks and end up with a big win. Welcome back to another episode of the Seattle Sports Show, where we love Seattle pro sports. I'm your host, Mikey, and today we are here to talk about a Seattle Storm win over the LA Sparks, 95-79. You're looking at that final score. You're looking at the fact that we won by 16 points, but that does not tell the story. This game was close throughout most of the game, and this was a fun one to watch. A lot of physical play, a lot of players getting into foul trouble because of it. Yeah, it was. This one was actually, for most of the game, a nail biter, because it felt like this was a game that at any moment the Seattle Storm would take off and separate themselves from the Spark, but they didn't do it until the final 3 or 4 minutes of the game. The rest of the time, it was close. Like I said, Ezzy got into foul trouble early. Neka got into foul trouble, so they kept, they had to keep them on the bench quite a bit throughout this game to make sure that they would be available late. And yeah, that led to it being close throughout the game and made it exciting and made it a lot of fun. Before the game, I thought, oh, this is going to be fun. Ezzy Magbagor and Cameron Brink going up against each other, both young players. Because remember, even though Ezzy's in her 5th year, she came here as a 19-year-old because she came from Australia, so she was able to get in earlier, right? So, yeah, I mean, 2 young players that are going to be going up against each other for a long time, and it was fun to see. I mean, some of the blocks that Ezzy had on Cameron they were amazing, beautiful blocks, and like I said, that's going to be a fun matchup to watch for years to come. But let's give a shout out to all of our great performances that we saw tonight, and I'm going to run through this quickly. If you listen to all of the shows, you'll know that I already mentioned on the baseball, on the Mariners episode, that I got a son that's not feeling too great, so I'm trying to keep these short today so that I can, if he wakes up, I'll be able to make sure that I'm able to help out with that. So let's give a shout out to these amazing performances. Nika Agumake, going up against her former team, showed out with 8 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks, and 26 points. She made it rain today, right? Ezzy Magbagor, 13 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks, and 8 points. Yeah, she didn't have many points, but again, she was limited to 25 minutes in this game because of all the foul trouble that she was in. Skylar Diggins-Smith today, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 19 points. Jewel Lloyd, she had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks, and 21 points. Vivian's, again, you just got to give her a shout out for playing the way that she does and the toughness that she plays with and defense that she plays with. 2 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks, just the 2 points. But again, she's been really invaluable in a way that doesn't always show up on the stat sheet for the team this year. Holmes got in there today, had 3 points. Sammy Whitcomb knocking down some threes, had 9 points. Kiana Williams, she threw up a deep 3 with no time left on the clock to end the game, and it rattled in. So that's how we ended up with 95. But yeah, so she ended up with 3 points because of that. And then Horston, she had 4 points. So yeah, a good performance from our starters. Of course, you heard those numbers, but then our bench came in and contributed as well. Now this team in general, we got to start hitting from three. We're just not, we have not been hitting the way we expect this team to hit. We ended up tonight being 8 for 22, but most of the night we were not hitting anything, right? So this team really needs to get more consistent on hitting those 3-pointers if they want to, you know, have most of the game be the way this game looks at the end. Like I said, because most of this game was close. But if you want to keep your opponents at a distance, we actually have to be hitting some of the threes or more of the threes that we keep chucking up. All right, but yeah, this is a good win. Again, the team's record now that moves us to 8-4, so still looking great. 4-1 at home, so anytime they're home, you should go check them out. I mean, you could see how big the crowds are for all these games. So I'm sure they're fun to be at. All right, that's going to be the episode for today. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, leave those comments, and let me know how you're enjoying watching the Storm this season. Okay, thanks for listening to the Seattle Sports Show, where we watch legends awaken. So take cover, because with the CF sound, you will see us rise to reign supreme and win forever.